Would you believe in a night like this? A night like this, when visions come true. Would you believe in a tale like this? A lay of bliss. We're praising the old law. Come to the blazing fire and see the shadows. See me in the shadows. Songs I will sing of runes and rings. Just hand me my harp, and this night turns into myth. Nothing seems real. You soon will feel the world we live in is another Scald's dream in the shadows. Dream in the shadows. Hello, everybody. I'm Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming. We've been playing some World of Warcraft this evening. Hello, Wolfmile. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Every day is going well. I want to check something, because I want to hop on over to PTR for a bit and test out Drive. But I want to see, because tomorrow's reset day, so I got to make sure I've done all my weekly shit. I got to check my palette for the Great Vault. We got a big update coming in, like, a week and a half, I think, for this game. I think I've done my weekly shit for my leveling character here. I want to get Hunter up before the patch. Or the current state of WoW, what's been going on with it. Blizzard's been going in a completely different direction than they were for the last few expansions. They're doing this thing called the World Soul Saga, which is like a trilogy of expansions with one big story going through it. This is like part one of it. It's pretty good. I like it. They've been focusing way more on evergreen content and like building shit up to be like permanent fixtures of the game. Last time I've seen anything was back in 07 to 08. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So, a bit out of touch. Alright, so, this is the world now. They've added some shit since then, since the days of, you know, the Burning Crusade. Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you have to go well. There was a bunch of shit that's added. This is the new region we're in right now. It's called Kazalgar. A bunch of dwarven shit. This zone is beautiful. I'll show that off in a second. A bunch of dwarves and Nerubians. Like, the story took, like, a fucking nosedive the last few years, but, like, they're trying to claw it back here. Pretty much what's going on is, if you're familiar with the Final Fantasy XIV story of Hydaelyn being at the center of the world and all that, okay, so in the story of World of Warcraft right now, there's, like, a being called Azeroth in the center of the world that's been calling out to us. Let me check my Great Vault. Okay, that's pretty much wrapped up for the week. We show off some of the zones. We have this new, like, flying mechanic. Brought in with the last expansion, Dragon Riding. They pretty much just stole this from Guild Wars 2. Thank Christ, because it's awesome. I do know about Pandaria. Okay, good. Pandaria's pretty damn cool. I liked it. So, for, like, the longest time when it came to WoW, they had focused a lot on, like, systems that were only for that expansion. It was pretty much abandoned the next expansion. Then they realized that's fucking stupid, so they moved away from that, and with Dragonflight, which was the last expansion, and this one, focused way more on how do we build up the game for the future. And, like, it's way better because of it. And also, this might be the best zone they've ever made visually. Welcome to Hollowfall. Pretty much what's going on in this zone is Dalaran got destroyed. There's this evil void lady called Xalatath. She's like the main villain right now going on. And like, we have to stop, and she's trying to use the spider people from down here for her machinations. And we kind of stopped her. But like, shit's about to kick off in the next patch, apparently. With how dumb and awful Activision Blizzard have been. Yeah, Activision and Blizzard have been really goddamn stupid for the longest time ever, but then, like, the WoW team's been kind of killing it the last couple of years. But, like, especially recently. And, like, apparently they've been teasing, like, this is, like, one half of the world, and we don't even know what's on the other half. But apparently there's an entire, like, Arathi human empire that's, like, half human, half elf. Hello, Tobias. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Please seeing your arms go well. Okay, so I actually have my weekly shit mostly done, so I'm going to hop on over to PTR, because there's a mechanic they're introducing with a new patch that I really want to get good at. Let me just pop on over there. Doing Black Ops 6. Yep! I feel that. Black Ops 6. Freaking Overwatch. Low-key kind of happy that they've forgotten about StarCraft for the most part. At least I don't have to be hurt anymore in regards to that. Darius Mully's hometown. It's actually the first expansion I was around for the launch of the expansion for. I have a lot of memories for Pandaria. Really damn cool. Yeah, so the next patch coming out in, like, what is it? Like, I think it's coming out on the 25th, so it's only, like, 8 days away. More like 7 at this point. We're going to the Goblin hometown. Like, the Goblin city called Undermine. This place is cool. Alright. There have to be races here. Okay, there are. Where was the one? This is it. Yeah, so they're also introducing a new mechanic called Drive. This shit is insane. You may notice I'm going a little bit faster than an ordinary ground mount. Let's go to this one. I have more experience with it, I think. I think this is the one I know. But, like, they added drifting. How the hell do I... trying to figure my way over there. But, like, there's entire races and shit. I want them to make, like, an entire Mario Kart-esque minigame going into the future, because this mechanic has so much potential. It controlled, like, ass early in the PTR, but, like, they kind of fixed it.
What's shaking, pal? I'll miss you.
I don't have a fursuit. Alright, watch this. We're going for a new PB. Let's go. I want to get a gold rank on this. You get more boost. Oh, I messed it up. You get boost the more you drift, so you kind of have to drift for like every turn. Alright, let's go. Nailed it. Nailed it. I somehow didn't bump into that. Let's go. Alright, so far so good. Drift it. There you go. Nailed it. Keep going. Nice. Boost. Drift it. Nice. Oh, there's no way I missed one of the rings. My ass. Dude, there's no shot. I want to play this game just for this. It's so dang good. Like, it controls weirdly well. It's a bit weird because, like, also, first of all, hello, Fabuki. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. I bet it's going well. Because, like, ordinarily in WoW, you're, like, programmed to, like, turn your character with your mouse. You do not want to do that for Drive. You want to use keyboard because it's easier to drift. Pretty much to drift, you just hold the spacebar and turn. But you have to, like, turn first and then hold spacebar. Otherwise, your guy jumps in the air. They would put that obstacle right there, by the way. And the Jack and Daxter's his car. Good old goblin shenanigans. Wipe that out immediately. It's super responsive. Yeah, it works really well. And, like, these races are, like, pretty dang tight. Like, to get gold here, you have to beat the entire course in 35 seconds. So, like, you have to know the lay of the land here. Hello, Regina. Welcome to the stream. That would be funny. If they made Khadgar's wheelchair mount. Look, I play Ret Paladin and also Death Knight. I would have it. I gotta know the extent of customization. Well, this is only for, like, this patch right now, but, like, it's kind of what Blizzard does a lot with WoW, where they introduce something in a small scale like this for just a patch, before they implement it across the game or on a bigger capacity. They did that with the last expansion with, like, dragon riding. And then they, like, implemented it fully. Is this WoW kart racing? It kind of is! When did WoW turn into Sega All-Star Racing? I'm doing a really bad job of showing it off because I'm trying to talk as well. And, like, I'm, like, way worse at games when I'm trying to talk. Like, I've been farming Nugagante off-stream. Like, you all would be proud of me. The absolute filthy shit I've been doing to Nugagante off-stream. But it's like, when I have to talk, I play terribly. What'd I get? That was still a second. 36.25 was my bet, was what I just got there. My PB is 36.121. The goal time split is 35 seconds. Hello, John. Oregano. Davide, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please see you around. Hope you go well. And Azeroth, Jmulls roams free, a gamer with skill, as we can see. From dungeons deep, disguised so wide, Jmulls' legend will never hide. Let's go. 9-inch long cyst? Christ. But recovering well. Glad to hear it, John. Not the pain, but glad she's recovering well. Best of luck. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. How in the hell is someone meant to get 35 seconds? Because the car is customizable. I'm kind of doing this suboptimally. So, you have a garage. I'm not joking when I'm saying this patch is basically fucking Fast and Furious. So, you have an entire garage for your car here.
Time to work, sugar.
Oh, yeah. Forgot, you can go on, like, Simpsons hit and run missions as well. So you got this cuck over here called Mobber. You can customize your car here. So you can change the paint job, and like, by doing quests and like, exploring Undermine, you find more parts for your car and like, slide them in. So like, if I want to decrease my top speed, but I get more acceleration, I can go for this one. This one's like that, but on steroids. You can change your wheels for better grip. Pause. Different engine. I haven't explored the zone to get all this kind of stuff, so I only have the basic stuff they give me on PTR. I get like a basic horn as well. But you can customize your car, so you can probably find like an engine or something to get more like top speed. And if you can maintain that, that would make it way easier. I think it's doable with the version of the car that I have right now. It's just, I think I figured it out. You need to hit like every turn with just enough drifting to gather just enough gauge to squeeze in 1 or 2 more boosts. With the Crash Bandicoot devs. Yeah, this like mechanic used to have a massive problem when it was first implemented on PTR, and that was if you crashed into anything, you would just come to a dead stop, like you slapped like a ball of mud on a wall. Now you actually have physics to bounce you off, and it's infinitely better. Felt so dead because there was no music. Oh, you guys are... Oh, yeah, Oregano. The music in this patch is popping. I don't know who the fuck they got to do the soundtrack for Undermine. You all need to hear the raid music. It's actually crazy. They went full casino with it. Oh, I just got a pot for the car. Oh, I can combine this with a bunch of other shit to assemble a hand crank turbo. Also, this is the new tier set for Death Knight. It's insanely cool. I love the shoulders.
What's the damage? Watch yourself.
I want to try this again, because I tried this for like an hour before I made the video yesterday. Because I want to get a gold split. I got weirdly addicted to this. Yeah, you gotta hit that turn, gotta hit that turn. You don't need a drift here, but I'm trying to drift as much as possible to build up boost gauge. Ignore the arrow over my head. That's for, like, the job mechanic. Like, I'm not joking. You can go on, like, Simpsons hit and run missions. Alright, something killed my momentum there. I got cucked. That was a scuffed run. We still got a 37-second split. It's like Pongo to this music. Yeah, go ahead. Do you paint your car now, or do you just, like, greasy steel? I think you find different paint jobs, but I don't know where they are. They're supposed to be, like, all around undermine. There might have been one right to our left. I saw something glowing. I think the play is pretty much every time you turn, you just gotta drift. Even if it's small, it adds up. Mess that up. Luckily, you have a button, you just go right back to the start of the race if you fuck up. There was a funny glitch there what I had yesterday. Because I made this tune at the beginning of PTR before they made changes to drive. So, like, I think they changed, like, the pre-built that I had. So when I started playing this yesterday, my car didn't have an engine. So it just went at, like, normal ground mount speed. I'm like, how the fuck... That button is MVP, it's so good. If you get out of your car, you just go right back to this guy as well during a race. Hold on, I can nail this, watch this shit. I got a need for speed. Lock in. Horn for style. I would go right into the little canopy thing there. Also, I love the clouds, like the artificial clouds up in the sky. They nailed the goblin aesthetic for this patch. I'm also pretty sure all hell's about to break loose in this game, so, like, this is, like, the comedic relief patch before, like, hell. Considering the 0.5 patch right after this is, like, called Nightfall, and then the expansion after this is called Midnight. Oh, I nailed that drift there. Oh my god, that's sexy. Oh, I missed that! Ooh, if that was just a little bit to the left, I had that. Come on, we got this, we got this. Also, like, legitimately, them doing one of the best changes I've ever seen them make when it comes to this patch, and that's fixing the swirly problem. For so long, so many mechanics in this game were, like, telegraphed to you, the player, with just, like, this swirly marker on the ground. And it was really hard to see, like, when it ended, because it was pretty vague, because it just, like, decreased in opacity. Now it's, like, way more clear. Fuck me up in the ass. Hello, little Robbo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I cannot get 35 seconds on this godforsaken race. I don't even think you get anything good for getting gold. You might get an achievement if you get all of them. But, like, I just want to do it. Like, they need to have this implement... What the f... Oh, I went into a ditch. Without talking, let's see if it helps. Okay, that didn't work. I messed up that one turn, but we're kind of locking in. Hold on. Does the no talking strat actually help? Let's find out. I think I'm messing up how to do those, like, turns for drifting. I think I'm hitting the wrong direction on that turn. One of the cleanest takes I've had on that turn yet. Alright, messed that up. Oh my god, that was sexy. What was that? Oh, that wasn't even my PB. Blow my ass. Getting A to B a little faster. It's like what WoW needed to do for so long is just like make the game fun. Because for so long, they had to like incentivize you to actually play the game with rewards. They need to focus on making the game fun. And that's like kind of what they've been doing.
What's shaking, pal?
Obviously, it's the WoW community. Like, we've been trained to, like, what's the reward, though? We've been trained to have that mentality. But it's something that needs to be broken, in my opinion. And, like, doing shit like this is so fun. Just realized this was WoW, don't worry. I know, it doesn't look like it, right? This controls weirdly well, by the way. It's, like, so responsive. Like, I so want them to let me drive when we get neighborhoods for player housing. Can you imagine if we had, like, all a guild neighborhood? Where we all had our own houses and we could just, like, do this around it and, like, race each other? That'd be so clean. I missed a drift early on. Oh, what was that, dude? I went to Narnia. How's Jmulls doing? We're doing ish. Oh, we got Bloodborne caught? I know, right? Should have had a Nightmare cart, though. Because Sony sent a takedown request, so they had to change the models a bit. Hello, Kingdom Kid. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. They're having so much fun with this shit. They're adding a reputation system for the new raid. We don't know exactly how you build it up. Probably just on boss kills or something. But it's like a fucking, you know when you go to like a coffee shop or something, you have like a loyalty program? It's like that for the raid, though. Oh, it's a Death Star! Alright, we'll try this race one more time. We'll try one other race. I gotta lock in. No, I need to get a full race in here. Come on. Vibe with it, sadly. The problem is the new play experience right now in WoW is like dog shit. It's been dog shit for the longest time. I've been yapping on about this so much because it's so important. Because, like, they're doing a lot right now. But it's like, you still need to get new blood excited into the game, and the new play experience is like the opposite of that. That had to have been... Oh! Alright. Where's another race? Let's go do Breakneck Bolt. I got absolutely hoed there. The funny thing is, the zone's not even, like, that big.
Time to work, sugar. Ready, set, go.
It was dog shit in 08. Yeah, the new play experience has never been, like, wow, strength. I know it was in Classic. I think it also was in Kata. It's just... you know what I mean?
The damage.
Alright, let's try out what this course is. I don't even know what this course is. Alright. Lock in, chat. Fucked up immediately? Great. Yeah, I think it's like free to play up to level 20 now, but like that's nothing. Honestly, in my opinion, they should just let everyone play Dragonflight for free. Though that might not be the strength of all time, because, you know, Dragonflight's story is a bit like... yeah. Dude, there's so many obstacles on this one, what? Oh, dude, the turns here are tight. Gold time is another 35. Wait a minute. We can absolutely get sub 40 on that one.
Interesting. Time's a wasting.
Els killed one before me. They kind of addressed that a bit because, like, tags are kind of shared now. So, like, as long as you do... so, as long as you get a hit in, you're pretty much fine. Alright, I swear to God I'm gonna get this turn. Trust. Nailed it. Just don't boost immediately, forehead. I wonder how easy this stuff is if you actually optimize your vehicle's parts. Oh, blow me, dude! I went right through that! I got the tip, at least. What the Hoarder Alliance even is? I've been yapping on about that for the longest time. It's because, like, the new play experience forces you to do this, like, dumbass island they cocked up back in, like, Battle for Azeroth. And it teaches you, like, jack all about anything. But because it, like, shows you what a hotkey is, a bunch of, like, WoW nerds have played the game for 10,000 hours. Said it's like the bee's knees. Shit was ass. Doesn't teach you anything about the world to get you to care. I've been talking about, like, they just need a complete new play experience. Like, they need it. I don't think we're going to get one until after the last Titan. Because I think that's when they're going to do a world revamp. But, like, it's a bit better now that you have to do Dragonflight instead of BFA, but, like, even then. Oh! I think the way they put it is that Dragonflight, the last expansion, was, like, targeting old WoW players that fell out of love with the game, and now they're trying to target new players, but just, like... yeah, when you look at stuff like what we're showing right now, like with Drive, this is cool. This can help sell the game. But, like, you still need a way to get people to care about the world you're, like, creating when they're coming into it new. And I don't even know where they live. I'm gonna get my soapbox, hold on. Let me go back to the regular version of the game. Oh, by the way, later in this stream, we might go do a Nugagante run. I only need, like, 2 pieces for, like, the gloves or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, they have this new thing called warbands, and it's, like, your account pretty much, and you can, like, set favorites for, like, a campfire, and, like, the next patch, you're gonna be able to, like, collect various, like, background screens here. But, like, this is my Night Elf Demon Hunter. And it's like, say I'm a new player, right? You're gonna probably be shown this screen. And it's like, you have Alliance and you have Horde. And, like, if you hover over the name, they give you a brief blurb. But, like, it's not enough. It's like, if I go and make a new character, Night Elf was a great example. One of the most, like, iconic races in all of World of Warcraft. Because especially for fantasy, it's obviously based in, like, Tolkien kind of fantasy, right? Dwarves, elves, orcs. Night Elves were unique to WoW. You can really ever find a true replacement for Night Elves across any other fantasy media. Because, like, Night Elves are so unique and iconic to WoW. Can you tell me who the Horde and Alliance is? Absolutely. Welcome to WoW 101, by the way. Welcome to class. So, in World of Warcraft, the Warcraft was largely about Alliance versus Horde. Alliance are like your prototypical fantasy races. You have your humans, you have your dwarves, you have your elves, you have these guys, gnomes. And in the RTS games, because that's where Warcraft comes from originally, RTS, you had Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, it was mainly orcs versus humans. And the Horde are, like, who would typically be, like, fantasy villains, but, like, they have a different spin on them. So the Horde are, like, orcs, undead, Minotaur people called Tauren, and also trolls. But those were the 4 original Horde races, but they were all butt-fuck ugly, so in the first expansion they gave the Horde Blood Elves, because they wanted the Horde to have at least someone that actually looked remotely good. Goblins. And, like, you have these 2 factions in Warcraft that sometimes work together if there's a big enough threat. A lot of the times, though, there's, like, tension between the 2, and there's a lot of history and, like, violence on both sides. Orcs drank demon blood and became giant invaders of Azeroth, killing a bunch of humans, dwarves, and shit like that. And you have Warcraft being dominated by these 2 factions, oftentimes clashing with each other. They gave up on selling people to the story. I only know that the story for they used to have. Well, that's the thing. They've been leaning way more into story lately, but just like that new play experience is so bad. For the longest time. They're kind of. But like, the idea is that they're like the protectors of like the forest and life and stuff like that. But in Warcraft 3, they were fucking savage. Like, if you went into their forest, they would gut you a bit. They would gut you. They would just like kill you. And, like, we have a whole bunch of new races now, and, like, shit like that. But, like, if you're a new player, let's say, I want to play a Night Elf, because someone brought up Night Elves, and they're some of my favorites as well. Let's say, Night Elf Hunter. This has historically been one of the most popular race class combinations in World of Warcraft. A Night Elf Hunter. I go to make him. I can customize him a bit. You know, shit like that. And I can call him J-Nelf Hunt. If you are a new player, you do not get this screen. You just don't. You have to do Exile's Reach. which is this, like, island which has, like, bare bones characters and all that dumb shit. And it doesn't do a good job of showcasing who the Alliance are, who the Night Elves are, or what you are as a hunter. It has, like, one quest where you have to tame a beast. If you tried WoW as a new player in the last few years, this is probably what you were immediately greeted with, was Exile's Reach, where you washed up on the beach and you had to deal with some ogres, and you had to deal with characters you didn't know about, for a cause you didn't know about, for reasons you didn't believe in. This, though, was the starter experience for Night Elves brought into the game back in 2010 with Cataclysm, because they did sweeping changes to the old world there. This is unique for Night Elves. Let's say I go in. Let me just adjust audio. Okay, I'm going to up this because, like, for some reason the audio is really quiet. And now this is what you are greeted with when you go in. A loading screen showing some various, like, representatives of the people that live in the continent we're about to go to.
After years of imprisonment within the Emerald Nightmare, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage has finally returned to the mortal world. Reunited with his love, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion endeavors now to heal the corrupted world tree Teldrassil and rejuvenate the spirit of the Night Elf people. Yet as the great cataclysm shakes the boughs of their colossal tree, the Night Elves brace themselves against the coming storm. As war and destruction close in from all sides, it falls to Night Elves like you to stand strong and protect the enduring legacy of your people.
Alright, ignore all this shit, this is just my add-ons. But you see what I mean? You don't understand everything, but it throws a bunch of cool shit at you that grounds you in what your purpose is as a Night Elf. It starts you small to make you care about you as a Night Elf. And, like, this is your starter zone. So we'll do quests here initially. Then we venture out to here. And this is Teldrassil, which is like our starter zone for Night Elves. And then this is Kalimdor, which is like the continent. We're up here in the very north, Teldrassil. Orcs and Trolls start over here. Torrents start over here. Draenei start over here. We start here as Teldrassil. And, like, we build up.
Greetings.
An add-on to army quests. This is, like, what you are immediately greeted with. Greetings, Jnelv Hunt. I am Ithilane. My purpose in Shadow Glen is to train young hunters like you to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest beasts to flourish while others suffered. Unfortunately, Nightsaber numbers grew too large. Go kill some shit. So it's like, okay, I have to go and kill these guys. Bet. It's like, it's not the best, right? But, like, compared to that goddamn island, it does a better job of making you care about the role you are playing, because now I am going to be immersed in Night Elven stuff for a long time. Because when I beat this zone, I can immediately go to this zone, which is more Night Elven stuff. Then I can go to this zone, which is more Night Elven stuff. And on and on and on as it introduces me to the world. This is how it used to be before, like, they just kind of made the decision, get people to endgame as fast as humanly goddamn possible. Which compromises introducing people to the world. And yeah, I can show off the human stuff. But, like, back in Cataclysm, you would go through all those different zones, then you would have to do some, like, other expansion stuff, like Burning Crusade, Wrath, and then you could do, like, Kata starters, Kata leveling zones, and then you ingratiate it into everything else like that. For the human one, let's do... Human Paladin, sure, why not? And let's rock it. That island is so ass. It really is. Now, human's not even, like, one of the best starter zones. In my opinion, the best starter zones are, like, Gnome, Undead, and Troll. Also, Worgen and Goblin, because they're, like, incredible. Try to rush you to endgame. Yeah. Yeah. It's something they need to address. Now, this is the human one. I'm gonna show another one right after this. I'll show you, like, either Goblin or Worgen, because I think the two are the best.
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde.
Who's the enemy?
Yet,
Nailed it.
as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Purpose. What's my goal? What am I trying to do here? I'm doing that. It's not perfect, but it focuses small and builds up from there. It tells you what are humans doing here, who are we facing, what are you trying to accomplish. Now go and do that and learn how to play the game.
Greetings.
So you're the new recruit from Stormwind, eh? I'm Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison. Glad to have you on board. Got some orcs, go fuck them up.
For the Alliance.
Very simple shit. Hello, 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 Ultima. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please, you know, go well. When I spawned there after the island, yeah, because the island is shit. Because the island is like a self-contained story. Was this the original start? For humans, no. There's a different one for Classic. The way it went was like Classic, then the Burning Crusade, then Wrath of the Lich King. And then they revamped the entire world with Cataclysm. So everything I've been showing you has been from like 2010 on. And like there's a few starter zones that are like better. If I can actually log out, that'd be great. This millennium. But it, like, the Cata starter zones, and even Classic, they focus on your race, then you build up your class a bit, then you expand out from there. So you build up in the world and you start to care about it from going smaller to bigger. What the island does... Do I have one for the island? Let's show the island real quick. This was what they concocted for the new play experience with Battle for Azeroth, which was a few years ago. So if you're a new player, you have to do this.
You are a soldier of the Noble Alliance.
What's the Alliance?
A coalition of kingdoms upholding the ideals of valor and justice across Azeroth.
Too broad. What are they doing? Who are they? Why should I care?
Sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing.
Why do I care about this island? Why do I care about this crew?
Recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Stormwind.
What's Stormwind?
Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Alliance.
Why should I care about the Alliance? One, that sounds way less epic than the other ones. Just in terms of, like, intonation. But, like... What is that? What is that?
Grabbing a pint when this blows over.
What is that? Why is there a fucking tiger here? Why am I... Why do I care about this crew? Why do I care about the Alliance? Why do I care about any of that?
The Alliance leaves no one behind.
Prepare yourself. We're nearing the island where the previous expedition was lost. Warm up on these combat dummies. We need everyone ready for whatever we find on that island. What's the problem here? This... Does anyone spot what the problem here is immediately? There's no personality or character here. Who are we fighting? What are we fighting for? Correct, that as well. But also, this is the first character I'm talking to as a new player. This is the new player experience that Blizzard intends for you to play if you are just joining the game. And the first NPC I talk to, like in any other game, is extremely important because first impressions matter. So I speak to Captain Garrick immediately. Is there even a semblance of personality here? No.
Don't leave your... I need everyone in top form if we're to complete this mission. Show me what you can do.
It's like a poor man's version of the MW2 intro from back in the day. Is this race new? Night Elves, no. Oh, these guys, the Worgen were introduced back in Cataclysm in 2010.
Good. Next? That's odd. We weren't expecting rain.
And care about the world. Exactly, Fubuki.
We have a mission to accomplish.
The way FF14 does it is, it's story-based. So it's the beginning of a story, you pick your class, and then you get a starter zone. Based on that, you learn to care about that city, and then you move on and up from there, as it slowly introduces you to the world. Problem with Exile's Reach? Good. Looks like you've kept up your hunter training during our voyage. I'm concerned about the sudden turn in weather. Spar with Private Cole while I speak with the ship's crew. Cole's report will determine where we'll place you on our initial expedition team. I still don't have a reason to care. There's still nothing that's pulling me in and saying you should care about this and these characters. First impressions are so important. You cannot fuck it up.
I need to discuss this storm with the
But it's like, this is devoid of personality, which was like intrinsic for WoW's story for a while here. I hope this rain isn't a bad omen. This is supposed to be a simple rescue mission. You'll be sparring with me today. We have to make sure you can handle yourself once we make landfall. Let's see what you've got.
We'll get stronger together. Let's move into sparring
So we fucking
positions.
mollywop this
I'll let you
guy.
have the first strike. Remember, I yield. Oh,
Alright, we
so
dumped
you're more
that.
than
We
ready
dumped
for
that
whatever we
dude.
find on that island. I bet we'll save the
You're a
expedition
skilled
in no
hunter
time.
recruit. I think you'll prove a welcome addition to the main rescue team. There's still nothing talking about what I'm supposed to be doing. What are my long-term goals? What are my short-term goals?
Keep up the
What
good
am I
fight.
supposed to care about? You and the other new recruits are a promising bunch, I'll tell you that much. What's that sound? I think something big is headed our way.
Captain, we can't weather this storm for long.
Alright, so there's a
below
storm, I
decks,
guess.
now.
And we're going below deck. Notice how I still can't tell you anything about any of these characters. Because, like, what the
We
fuck
will
is this
see
as well?
through. We'll find that missing expedition.
The ship may not make it to the island. Hold on to something sturdy and stick with your fellow recruits. We'll get through this. Can anyone tell me a personality trait for Captain Garrick or Private Cole?
Keep your guard up.
Anything about them as people. Or about what I'm supposed to be doing here. We get a cutscene, which is aight. Right? We're getting a cutscene early is cool. It's well animated. I mean, we're technically in danger. Am I supposed to care about that ship? Other than the fact I'm on it? Welcome to Exile's Reach, which is like the starter island. And now here's the problem. The rest of this new play experience will be taking place on this island. The moment you leave this island, you will never hear about this place again, talk about this place again, or go to this place again. They're in the Alliance. You wouldn't even care about the Alliance, because, like, what's an Alliance? They care about being noble and valor. What the fuck is that? Why do I care about that? In the human one, they're like, alright, dude, look. Humanity, we got a king back, we're fucking rocking, we're prepping for war with the Horde, we got some dickheads over in Northshire we gotta deal with, got some short-term goals, long-term goals, go, like, further the endeavors of humanity. No knowledge about. Now, I want you all to contrast this. I want you to contrast everything you just saw with this. This is one of the first things I saw when I started WoW back in the day. Not the first thing, but one of them.
Led by their indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron.
Horde already identified as the villains for us.
Survived. But in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward.
Gilneas, us, are becoming isolationist.
The Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land.
Cool imagery.
Closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world.
World's fucked.
Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron,
Undead of the villains, okay?
civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction.
Reason to
As
care.
war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer.
Stakes immediately.
And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders. Of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
Stand ready, guards. We
Off
don't know
rip.
how many intruders we're dealing with, but the
There's a horde out there. They're a bunch of dickheads. We don't like them. Gilneas, who are us, we're like retreating away from whatever the Alliance is. We're focusing in on Gilneas, though. With a giant wall, which is immediate imagery, striking visuals immediately. We have this guy yapping on about a defensive measure. We know, oh, there's something called Worgen, and they're like trying to screw with us right now, so they're the guys we're worried about right now. They give us little things. You know, you're not supposed to have a complete understanding of everything, but it's like dipping your toe in.
During the Northgate Rebellion, we will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
And it's like, oh, you can be a werewolf in the Horde. The entire the Worgen are with the Alliance. But like this starter zone, this entire starter zone is about you being turned into a werewolf. The fall of Gilneas, and then having to retreat at the help with the Night Elves to then go about your world. It's like an entire storyline that makes you care about all of these characters, your place in the world.
I want the perimeter secure and the gates manned by 2 guards at all
If you could change
times.
one thing for B players for Final Fantasy XIV, what would it be? Do you mean new players? I would just, like, cull a bit from A Realm Reborn and mainly the patches to, like, get rid of a bit of the filler. Because there's still a lot in A Realm Reborn I think it's good for new players. But there's, like, some meaningless quests and stuff you can, like, kind of call out.
During the Northgate Rebellion, we will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
I only played as Horde, so I don't know about the Alliance. Let's show a Horde one.
Stand ready,
And by the
guards.
way, the starter island experience is like the same for Horde as you swap out the characters for Horde characters.
Who are cut off from the harbor towns. Expect to be outnumbered.
But like, you see how like immediately with first impressions. They used to give new players this, Fubuki. That's the thing. This is one of the ways I got introduced to WoW. I'll show you the first thing I saw when I got into WoW. Or one of them, besides the human one. The troll one back in Cataclysm. Because Cataclysm was really old and dated by the time BFA came out, which I think was like 2018 or something, so like 8 years out of date. So like the lore isn't modern, anything like that. So they tried the island to try and make it a more expedited way to get new players on board, but it's so soulless. But like, alright, we got some troll shit, yeah. Yeah, who do you voodoo? What's her name? Jmulls? Yeah, the legend begins. Let's go. Again, you can just start with that goddamn Forsaken Island, or we can go to the Echo Isles. Strap yourselves in, because in my opinion, this is one of the best starter zones. Also, peep how cool this like loading screen is.
Exiled years ago from their lands in Stranglethorn Vale, the dark-speared trolls attempted to make a new life for themselves amongst the disparate races of the Horde. Under the leadership
disparate
of the
races of the Horde gives a
Thrall,
little bit of an understanding about what the
Vol'jin and his
Horde's composed
savage
of.
trolls had at last found the honor and purpose they had been searching for.
Goal, named characters
Now,
already.
Under the rule of the headstrong Garrosh Hellscream,
New leader.
the trolls fear that the
Personality
Horde
trait for
could tear
Garrosh,
itself
headstrong.
apart. Vol'jin knows that whatever threats loom ahead, whether they be from within the Horde or from without, it is cunning trolls like you who will fight to preserve the honor of the Horde.
Immediately, we understand there's like tension within the Horde because of the new leader Garrosh Hellscream. Our leader Vol'jin, wants to preserve the Horde and hold it together, and as a troll, it is up to us to preserve the Horde. Note this guy right here. You'll find your train in the ground to the east, bring pride to the Darkspear. The Darkspear tribe have long been victims, outcasts. We found ourselves fleeing our homes time and time again, but this time, it's not fleeing that drives us here.
Yeah, man! Let's crack some tiki target skulls!
This is like a friend guy who's gonna like join us throughout most of the starter zone for trolls. So it's like we're starting our adventure with that guy. Vol'jin has offered us leadership through wisdom, and it has kept us alive this long. Now that some wisdom offers portents of a chaotic future for the Horde under Garrosh Hellscream, no, this time we're not fleeing. This time we are fighting for a home that will last. It's time to begin your training, Jmulls, but speak with Nikali to the east. All the reason to care. It's not much, but like it's well written in my opinion. It's telling you, hey, there's some stuff going on. Horde's like gonna splinter and break itself apart. We have to find a way to preserve it. We already have a name guy Vol'jin. And by the way, this starter zone is just so good later on. It gets so good. We are fighting for a home that will last. We're trying to fight for a place to call home. Because we've been told, hey, we as a people had to keep leaving. We found a home, and then we got fucked out of it, and we just had to keep going from one place to the other. We want this to be our home.
Okie dokie.
And it's like, we'll meet up with Vol'jin in a little bit. He'll have like a conversation with Garrosh Hellscream that was shown, by the way. Fucked up Jamaican accent. It's because like races in WoW are kind of based on like cultures on Earth, and like the trolls are like supposed to be Jamaican a bit. Like have their own like kind of unique aesthetics as well. There's a whole bunch of different the troll shit in WoW goes deep, by the way. There's a fuckload of trolls. The Horde Elf intro, please. Yeah, sure. The Horde Elf one is not as new. It comes from like 2007. But like, the Blood Elves are the most played race in World of Warcraft. Far and away. They make up like 14% of the player base. Of all these races. I've got Biff Steele. No shot someone has that name. I got Biff Steele X. Let's go. Just remember the goddamn island. By the way. Devoid of personality and character immediately. And a reason and a purpose to care. First of all, let's just appreciate how beautiful this zone is. I love Quel'Thalas.
The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader, Kael'thas.
Crazed leader, our guy. Crazy though. Look how beautiful this looks.
Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable.
Sunwell is sacred to us. Don't know what the Sunwell is. We know we care about it though. It's sacred.
Demonic masters were eventually defeated.
So our guy paired up with some demons.
Within the Sunwell itself. As a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence.
Don't know what a Naru is, but it sacrificed itself.
Into a fount of holy energy.
Now the Sunwell's holy energy instead of demons.
Now, the Blood Elf region
oh, evil shit.
Theron sees a new hope on the horizon.
New leader, Lorthamar.
Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state.
So we're cursed a bit.
Many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured, and are hesitant to relinquish them.
We don't want to give up the power we have.
As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect
we're few.
and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
So we're a redemption story. The island tells you nothing. By the way, bear in mind, this entire region of the map is going to get completely remade with the next expansion. Because the next expansion is called Midnight, and it takes place in this entire zone. And they're going to completely rebuild it. With, like, the scale of modern zones. When I played a long time ago, yeah. I fucking love Blood Elves. They're really damn cool story-wise. And also, they're just, like, some of the best-looking characters in the game. There's a reason most people play Blood Elves.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Glory to the Sindorai. Reclaiming Sunstrider Isle. The sooner you begin your education, Biff Steelex, the better for us all. There's little room for error, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects. By the way, just, like, notice the aesthetics. Can we just, like, appreciate this for a second? Compare the island with that, like, dumbass boat. And then, like, the most, like, standard island you've ever seen. To this. Bear in mind, this came out in 2007. I think like Eversong Woods is probably my favorite zone in the entire game. I play Alliance, but like Christ, I love this zone so much. It's so pretty, and I love the music here. This is all the orange light that I remember. It's because this zone's like in like perpetual autumn. Kind of. Also, notice how they're like talking in their own elvish language. It adds character and personality to the Blood Elves instead of recruit, go below decks, recruit, beat up this training dummy, recruit, beat up this like private. Very unique character model. But, like, this is the beauty of how a WoW starter zone should be, in my opinion. They vary in terms of quality, and they're not, like, perfect at anything. But, like, it starts you small, makes you care about who you are, your place in the world, and then you build up. Because as a Blood Elf, you'll start here, and you'll do quests here. You'll cross this bridge, go to the rest of the zone, do quests here. You have your main city here, by the way, with Silvermoon. Then, you move down here to Ghostlands. And then you go on about your fucking day. Like, it's not like rocket science. It's a very simple process, and I've been talking about this in a lot of my WoW videos. You start small and you work your way up. Make me care about who I'm playing as immediately. Make me care about the people I'm surrounded by. And then introduce the world slowly over time. The island doesn't do that. Because when you beat the island, then it just shoves you into... It used to be Battle for Azeroth, which was like, do you know all these characters? Do you know what Jaina is? Do you know what the Alliance are? Do you know what the Horde are? Do you know what Lordaeron are? Do you know what happened to the burning of Teldrassil? By the way, remember this place with the Night Elves? That entire tree burned down. It's like, you see what I mean? Go into the village. I have another Night Elf, I think, yeah. Over here. I was leveling them up. So I wanted to have a character on a Horde populated realm. But it's like, in terms of most played characters, it goes like Blood Elf, then Night Elf, then Human, then I think Orc, then it goes Void Elf. And Void Elves are pretty much Blood Elves because Alliance players kept yelling that they wanted Blood Elves on the Alliance because they like match up aesthetically way more. Really enjoyed it. Hey, no worries. If you ever want me to get yapping, just like have me talk about WoW. I will not shut up, as you can probably tell. But it's like... Oh, this character, I can actually show you. Let's assume you beat the island and you're about where this character is in terms of levels. I did the Night Elf starter zone on this guy, but like assume you did the island, you'd be about the same level bracket here. You would get a quest then, you would like come back into Stormwind, and you'd be like, okay, you'll get a quest called The Dragon Isles Await. This is how it is nowadays. Meet Rathian in Stormwind. Wonderful news, my friends, the Dragon Isles are awakening. My people left their lands dormant in the wake of the Sundering, but now at long last we feel the call to home. While the Isles hold many wonders, they are peerless as well. We will require the aid of our mortal allies in order to reclaim our legacy. Meet me in Stormwind and must present the Aspect's invitation to the Alliance. You wouldn't know who the fuck this guy is or why I have a backstory with him, apparently.
Ah, here is the hero I spoke of.
By the way, if you're a new player, your entire being a hero would just be the island.
Never let your guard down.
Ah, J-Nelf, impeccable timing. Just met with Lord Commander Turalian and his allies, and they've accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. You'll be coming along, of course. It wouldn't be the same without you. As a new player, you wouldn't care about the dragons or the Dragon Isles, unless you're specifically playing as a Drakthea, but you're probably not. You explain what the deal with the pandas was? Oh, yeah, sure. Pretty much, there was a giant dragon that, like, came about with Cataclysm and, like, fucked the world up. But by doing so, this entire continent was, like, shrouded in mists. But because that dragon fucked everything up, the mist, like, dissipated, revealing this continent to everyone else. So the Horde and the Alliance went there to try and, like, bring their war effort against each other to this new land and gain, like, new, like, resources and shit like that. That's pretty much a TLDR there. Is the island new? It's a few years old. It was Battle for Azeroth, which is where the island came into play. Then we had Shadowlands, Dragonflight, and now where we're at right now with the War Within. Originally, the island would, like, shove you to either here or here, depending on if you're a Horde or Alliance, because with Battle for Azeroth, but with Dragonflight, with the new expansion, they updated it to Dragonflight. But it's like, okay, I'll accept that. I can listen to these two yap if I want.
I am pleased that you have accepted our invitation to the Dragon Isles.
But, like, the
Lord
old
Commander.
starter experiences,
During
what
the
they
dark
did
days of the
was they
Cataclysm,
made you care about
the
you and
Aspects
your, like,
made
your
great
race.
sacrifices
This is
to
immediately
save
throwing
our
you into, like, a worldwide
The Alliance
event
will answer the
that you don't have the
call
context or
and stand together with
necessary
Dragonkind
information
once
for.
again.
Alexstrasza shall be most appreciative. Though she will
Also, it
insist that
really,
you do not
really
bring
doesn't
any
help that these
lingering
styles of
conflicts
cutscenes
to
just
her
look like
shores.
shit. Like, when you see
You
them
have
mouth
my word that
flaps
this will be an expedition,
flapping in the wind,
not
you can't
a
unsee
military
them.
maneuver.
I mean,
To
like, these
honor
guys
our
look
truce
cool, don't
with
get me
the
wrong,
Horde,
but it's like, you don't,
I have
as a new
instructed the
player, you don't have a
Explorers
reason to
League
care about
work
any
in
of this.
concert with the reliquary.
Just think of all the ancient knowledge we can discover together.
The Dragon Isles is our home. Not a
Cool.
place for outsiders to plunder. The Draxier will accompany the Alliance on this journey, but it will take time to build trust between us.
As a fellow soldier, I share your wariness, Azurathel.
Splendid! You two have found common ground already. Now then, let us begin preparations for our voyage. The Dragon Isles await.
Bear in mind, this came out in like 2022, was it? Or was it 2023? I forget the exact day Dragonflight came out. But Rathian's a character from like back in 2010. Like, we saw this motherfucker be born. Because he's a dragon, so we saw him like get his... We saw him like hatch from his egg in this zone back in the day. So like, we have a connection with this guy since he was born. But like, as a new player, you wouldn't know any of that. So this is like what I've been talking about, was like, WoW needs a new play experience or something. It needs a reason for me to care. And like, now's like a great time to do it, or do something like that. I don't think you can get a great solution yet. Because I don't think you can get that until you revamp the entire world. But like, something just to get you up to speed for the War Within. Because it's the start of a trilogy of expansions for a story. Change the body of the dragon race more. Yeah. I wish you could make him a bit more bulky. Like, I have one, right? I call him Jmulls Spyro, but it's like... Also, you can now, like, play other classes on them. And, like, you can make him a bit more thick, if you want. Which I appreciate, but... Wish it was a bit more, you know? Dragonflight new NPC? No, he's like one of the most important characters in World of Warcraft. Rathian? Yeah, that dude's like massively important. He helped us take down an eldritch deity. It's like crazy. Compare the island to this shit. And by the way, the new patch is going to the Goblin's homeworld. This was one of the first ones I also saw back in the day, because I played Goblin initially.
The cunning goblins of Kazan have lived in relative peace for generations.
Speaking of islands,
sided with the marauding orcs during the Second War.
don't want to
Most
look like I'm
goblins
part
have
of
remained
Dragon
neutral
Covenant.
throughout the various conflicts between the Alliance and Horde.
Jmulls Cinder, great shout.
Ruled over
I love
by
that deep
corrupt
cut.
Yet highly affluent trade princes, the goblins created a virtual paradise for themselves throughout the islands of the South Seas. Their ingenious feats of engineering and vast trade fleets.
Like,
helped
look at the
make
amount of
their
character
island
here for the
capital
goblins.
Kazan one
Again,
of the great
hard cut to the
technological
island.
wonders of the world. But now, as the elements themselves rise up in anger across the world, the goblins' mechanical paradise will be put to the test. For very soon, fate will force them to choose sides in a conflict that will shape the very history of the world.
Yeah, so... You pretty much play as, like, a Slimeball CEO if you're a goblin, like, low-key. Like, if you play as a guy, like, your arm candy is this person called Candy Cane. If you play as you know, like a lady, you get Chip Endale. Get it, Chippendale?
Something on your mind.
With all the troubles down the Kaja mine, Foreman Dampwick's been... Get the production flowing here, give him... Let it get his incentive together. It's just like wacky silliness with the goblins. A dragon mage. Well, Evoca's kind of like a mage. Kinda. Even if they are shitty games. I grew up with them. I love them as well. I just loved action games, so I played them a lot. But it's like, Goblin Warrior is like one of the first things I played in this game. Do I still have my... Yeah. This is the guy I played back in Cataclysm with. I played a Worgen Death Knight as my main. He was my first max level character. Yes, the name is cringe. I was like 10. Not 10, I was like 13 or something. I'm like, I'm a Death Knight, he's Frost. I'm a werewolf, Fang, Kinch. The fuck is that song? Goblin shit. See why a lot of people play Blood Elf, by the way? It's just gear looks good on them, for the most part. Like, gear looks really good on them. I think the animations for Warrior are a bit goofy, so I normally just play Human instead. Like, melee classes. Yeah, but it's like, they're doing a lot right with WoW. It's just like, they need a bit more. And like, I think they really do need to hone in on that new play experience. They just need to. Because like, they have a lot of cool stuff with the War Within. They do. And they have a lot. And it's like, if you want the game to grow and you want to attract new blood, especially with like these new features, you need to give people a reason to care. You simply do. Also, who likes my cat mount? It's like, first of all, you have beautiful imagery, which I'm about to show you when we get to it. I showed it at the beginning of the stream, but still. You're not the only cringe one. Oh, my old moniker used to be War Skull. Yeah. That one was even younger for me. I came up with that when I got into RuneScape. It's like, can you imagine the Blood Elf starter zone with this sense of scale? Like, this is what modern Blizz can put out now. Compare this to the island. Or, like, compare this to, like, what we had for, like, the other starter zones. Like, with this level of fidelity and detail and scale, can you imagine what that Blood Elf starter zone, like the orange zone, is going to look like? Next expansion, because they're gonna show it later this year because they reveal the new expansion in summer.
Cleanse the pool of their filth.
Well, I think this is one of the coolest zones they've ever made. And like, notice how like all the plants and like the trees like point towards the giant crystal in the sky because we're under fucking ground. It's so dang good. Defeat Kyrie in a pet battle? Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever shown pet battles on stream before. Let me smoke this jabroni. Because yes, this game has Pokemon. It's funny Meowster. Oh no. Oh, Christ. They have a flying, mechanical, and beast. Alright, so for flying, I need... No, I think that's critter. Okay, I need a beast. Oh, actually, I think this squad works.
I like it when the star shines.
Yeah, so WoW has Pokemon, by the way. Pokemon. Swap the order up.
Have you seen any spooky stuff?
Alright, go my guy from StarCraft 2. Wait, Pokemon and WoW, Nani? Yeah, this was brought into the game in like 2012. With Mr. Pandaria. It's like basic, but like, as something you like do every now and then. I use this guy particularly because this guy's a flying type, so he's weak to magic. But he also can like dodge attacks quite often, or like cocoon to invuln damage. So this guy does magic damage, but also splash damage to the rest of his party. So like, I might miss this guy, but I can do damage in the back row. He's trying to poison me. I'm doing damage to his other pets. This is just an NPC, but there is like PvP in this, if you want. It has a niche audience. Yeah, so we're just gonna like beat up on this child in Pokemon. By the way, notice how much damage I'm doing to like the other pets. I'm like fucking them up with this pet, Christ. This Flicker's not dying at all, but like I am pumping damage. And it's dead. Alright, $0 not long for this world. Told you. Alright, so it's a beast, so it's weak to mechanical. I'm gonna bring up my, like, robot. Mechanical pets have a unique advantage where when they die, they get brought back to 20% HP. Big hit. Don't think I'm well equipped for this guy. Ooh, wrong pet, my third slot. Might still be able to manage this because, like, it's so weak. Christ! Okay. It's gonna go back to a bit of HP because it's mechanical, but I pumped there. And fucked him up. GG, well played, kid. Give me my money. Thank you. Like the do-si-doing. Oh yeah, this is like the talent tree nowadays. And they have a new mechanic in the War Within called Hero Talents. And like, you can choose one or the other. So for like Hunter, for like Marksman Hunter, you can go Dark Ranger or Sentinel. I'm still leveling up this guy, so I don't have all the talents yet, but... I want that ring, so let me go do that. Still better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's pretty fun! They don't do much with it, unfortunately, but... it's nice to do every now and then, in my opinion. And you, like, collect the pets from doing a bunch of different content. Whole bunch of different toys and shit. How do you get that cat mount? I think it was like... if you have like a certain amount of sub... like, if you get, like, the 6-month sub for WoW or, like, more, you get this for a couple months ago. That was from, like, the trading post, I forget. If I look in here, it's gonna say in-game shop, but I didn't buy it. Where is it? It's called Star Touch Furline. Yeah, it says in-game shop, but I didn't get it there. I think you'd still buy it in the shop if you want it, though. Like a world quest, I just need to kill like 12 of these guys who are like evil fish people. Holy shit, I one-tapped him. They're revamping the spec with the new patch, so I wanted to get it leveled up so I can see what the differences are.
Violence.
Dumped him. I need a snake mount. I think there's a snake mount. There's like, I don't know if it's a snake itself, but like... It's a dragon, but it looks like a snake. Not really the same, but... Bug. Those kinds of dragons. Is there a snake? I like the owl. The scorpion, that thing. Oh, Everworm. I don't know if it is a snake mount. You have to imagine there's one. I don't know if I have it, though. I have a snapdragon. God damn it. Kill him. Are they still doing the Mountain Dew thing? I don't think they are. Wolf mount. Yeah, wolf mounts are like the racial mounts for orcs, but like there's a couple others you can get. There's a lot of wolf mounts. Yeah, like there's a lot. This is one that I have. There's another one. Another one. There's like wolf hawks. There's a fuckload of wolves. That wasn't a wolf, but... Most MMOs always deny me snakes. There's like a group of people out there that are like snake people. They're not playable, but they exist. Actually. Oh! I forgot, because like Year of the Snake or something. So, like, if you have, like, I think you log in, or, like, if you have, like, enough sub, when they're doing, like, the Lunar New Year mount stuff, you can get one of these. Dude, I know of Elder Scrolls Online, I never played it, though. I want this fucking ring. I love swimming in the crows. The kid on WoW. It's just like... It is hard to recommend new people get into WoW, because like the new play experience is so bad. It's like you kind of need to have somebody to show you the ropes, you know? Hello, noob. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't, like, do a follow for Batlin. I don't think he needed it, but it would have been nice to have. It does kind of feel like something they would probably do if they re-released the game, though. I haven't played ESO in so long. I think I got it on the Epic Games Store because they give it away or something.
The people on the island are safe. Yet with his reputation, I would have expected Velhan to handle this.
Can I equip more than one of those? My ass. Put together mounts. Ah, there's some mounts kind of like that in this game, I think. Dickhead noob. My forever mount. There's a mount in this game I've been wanting for the longest time. I've wanted this horse for so long, and it just never drops for me. Like, ever. You get it for, like, the final raid back in Wrath of the Lich King. I've wanted it so much. Actually, why did I... Actually, no, wait, what am I doing? No, not War Within. You queue up for a time walking dungeon. Shit, it's absolute comedy because the scaling's busted for time walking. I want to show off the trading post because it's cool. Also, this is where you start as a Void Elf, by the way. They're not someone you can, like, start off immediately with because you have to play the game to unlock them. This zone's cool. Evan Clockwork. Ebon Dwarven Wolf. Ah. Oh, that shit looks badass. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Oh, I love how, like, mechanical it is. You won, thanks. Where's the trading post? It's like a new thing they add, not new, but like it's been in the game for a little bit now, but it's like this thing they added where if you do a bunch of different shit in the game, like this kind of stuff, you build up like this thing called trading tender, and you can like buy stuff on the trading post for it.
Day for a trade.
And it's like this updates each month. I can get this transmog set if I wanted to. I can get this pet or this one. So like this month it's like Lunar New Year. So there's a bunch of things like themed after that. And get these blades, that pole arm, get this lantern, a backpack, hoodie, like this cape over my shoulder thing. I got this myself. The Silver Moon Sweeper because I thought it was cool. A little warm blanket. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I could get this set, right? Like, I could. But I'm not going to. Mainly because I already have a different coloration. Get this mount. I'm choosing to save my currency to see what they got next month. That's what I'm doing instead.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Dude, when's this dungeon gonna proc? 11 minutes, my ass. The MMOs. Yeah, I get that. The thing with WoW for me is just like, I grew up with it, so I have a lot of like memories with it. And also I just really love playing it. You got the Nimbus 5000. Where is the Silver Moon Sweeper? There you are. When I get back to Dornagal, I'll show it off. I haven't actually used it yet. Is always overloaded. Yeah, I'm on retail right now. I'm on Storm Rage, which is like the most popular Alliance server, but it's just like... If you want to see lag, wait till we get to this place. Luckily, I have a damn good CPU, so that helps a lot. I was gonna show off the other mount, duh. Yes. Witches, look away. I'm riding brooms correctly. With a seat and everything. And handlebars, doing loop-de-loops. And we come to here where the players actually are. And cause this game has, like, code from 2004, the fucking frame rate tanks. Also, hello, mount that's $90. Oh, dude, this mount is sick. Oh, I think that's a Shadowlands mount. Oh, yeah, it is. RP servers on retail don't have layering. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. If it was on the same layer, oh god. The 5 FPS experience must be stupendous. Incredible, actually. The Jane Nimbus 9000, yes. But there's a new city for, like, the expansion. I need to get an add-on to show me all the different quests on the side. I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore. Anything good here? Oh, fucking trinkets, dude! I don't need hand upgrades! Anything in Ashka Het? You can get a neck. Not that big of an upgrade, though. I have pieces of gear that are, like, turbo garbage in this character right now. Like, my shoulders are 174, Christ. My chest... Why are all the important pieces of gear that I have absolutely turbo ass? This ring as well. The boots. The legs. That was expensive. I mean, I'm expecting to do it again. It sold well. Whoa, what's this sword? Hold on. Inspect. What's that sword? Blade of Wizardry. Enchanted. Authority of Radiant Power. Looks badass. Fuck off. Where does this set come from? I know that's Hunt. I saw it before. Eagle Talon Spalders. Isn't that from, like, Nighthold? Where are you, you son of a bitch? It is! God damn it, I need to farm this. Oh, I have to farm Nighthold. Oh, that looks good, though. I mean, I would like the arms not to be exposed. We can probably get a shit for that. No, what I need is the next tier set for Hunter coming in the next patch. It looks stupid good. Have you seen the War Within Disc quests? I have. I haven't gotten all of them yet, I think. But I got a few levels to them. They're really cool. This is like my 10th character, so I don't have this one yet. But, like, you get a bunch of cool lore for it. And check your gear. Yeah, it's like, WoW does so many cool things where it's like, if you have any knowledge of WoW, you can be kind of fine. But it's just like, if you're going in fresh and blind, you're just like a fish out of water. The lore is so juicy, it's so damn cool. I cannot wait to see where they take this story. The fuck is that? It's like an undead gorilla. When you let your devs make something genuine. I know, it's actually crazy how good the game can be when they actually have a cohesive vision. And they're not just winging it every 2 years, you know? It's so damn cool. I haven't been this excited about World of Warcraft since, like, before Warlords of Draenor released. Like, legitimately. It's not perfect, as I've been talking about, but, like, Christ, they're in, like, a way better direction. And Emperor Pit. Oh, that's in the fucking pit. I'm not going down there yet. Money, money, money. I need my time walking dungeon to pop. That's what I need. They just need to fix the new play intro. Yeah, it's like they're doing so much right. Like, if you haven't logged into a character in a while, they have an option now where they're like, hey, do you want us to give you, like, gear that's good for whatever level you're at? Also, do you want us to, like, teleport you to your capital city and also wipe your quest log so it's not, like, overwhelming with a bunch of shit that you may not, like, remember? It's such a good system. And, like, when you get into the War Within, they're like, hey, maybe you're not like, up to date with the story or, like, you don't remember everything. Do you want a little recap movie to, like, catch back up with everything that's happened? It's like, yeah, and it's kind of good. Like they should either. Yeah, it's like, dude, if I was in charge of marketing over at Blizzard, I would be, like, shoving Drive down everyone's throats, because it's so damn good. We did Drive earlier on the PTR, and it just feels so damn good. It's like I talked about in, like, a video a couple days ago. Like, Blizzard, legitimately, you need to make a Mario Kart-style event and minigame with Drive. Like, that would do so well. It's so fun. Like, I need to be able to drive in, like, the player housing neighborhoods with all the bros. In, like, our own neighborhoods, like, do laps around that. That would be awesome. Let us customize, like, the outside of our house to, like, make little ramps and shit. Like, that would be quality. Like, do a Plunderstorm-style event where you just have a bunch of different courses and it's, like, a competitive drive system. That would be awesome. And from here on out, I want every zone to have drive races as well as regular, you know, like, flying races. They let you clean slate the quest log? Yeah, if you haven't, like, logged into a character in a while, like, especially if you come back to the game, they're like, hey, we can give you updated gear so you're caught up, so you're not gonna have, like, turbo shit gear.
It is an excellent day for a race.
We'll wipe your quest log and we'll spawn you in your capital city. Listening to the player base. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, with Shadowlands, they fucked up so catastrophically, they almost killed the game entirely. And then they're like, what happens if we just, like, listen to the players? And we stop being weirdly stubborn about everything. It's like, wow, that worked. And, like, they introduced, like, dragon riding, which is, like, flying from Guild Wars 2 with the last expansion. And it's so good. Like, moving around the world feels fun. So instead of just, like, walking on air, which is what flying used to feel like in this game, now it's this. And with Drive, that's going to change how, well, the car mount at least feels. Like, it's only restricted to Undermine in the next patch, but, like, I can see them expanding on it in the future. It has so much potential. Like, does this have to be in it? Ah, god damn it. Does it have to be an entire mode? No, it doesn't. Just, like, something to break the pace up, add more gameplay, and ways to express skill and keep me engaged with the product consistently. And, like, that's all you need to do. It doesn't need to be some, like, hyper-competitive thing that I have to grind out every week or anything like that. Just like, oh, I kind of feel like dragon riding. Maybe I can do a world quest. Or, like, maybe I want to do a world quest. Oh, I can do a dragon riding one. Bang it out real quick. Get a good sense of speed going here. Race for the best time if I want to. Like, there's advanced courses for all of these races, and they get really tight with the timing. It's just something fun and chill to do. Fuck that tree, dude. Fuck that tree repeatedly with a boat oar. Sideways. Medium pace. I'm gonna nail this, I swear to God. Fun in my MMO. I know, right? It's also, like, class design. Like, the only class I have not enjoyed in the War Within is Druid. And even then, I can still play it. It's just really simple. But, like, everything else I've been enjoying. I even enjoy Demon Hunter. And, like, they're fixing the one issue I have with Demon Hunter in the next patch. And, like, when it comes to Marksmanship Hunter, I would probably not main it. But, again, they're revamping it in the next patch as well. So it's like the two things that so far I've had the biggest issue with, they're fucking revamping in the next patch. It, like, legitimately feels at times as if they, like, had a boardroom meeting and asked, how do we please Jmulls specifically? Like, that's a low-key what it feels like sometimes.
Nicely done. You and your Drake are exceptional.
I demolished the gold time there, though. But, like, if I want to do an advanced course... As a sports bike, you use it almost everywhere. It's like, you used to only be able to Dragon Ride on the Dragon Isles in the last expansion. But, with this expansion, they open it up so you can just do it anywhere. So, like, the old zones feel really small now because of it. But, like, it helps add to the sense of scale to, like, the new zones, because they can design these zones with Dragon Riding and this fucking speed in mind. So the zones are massive now. And, like, I'm chomping at the bit for the next expansion for Quel'Tha the Lost, revamped with this size and scale. Like, that's gonna look awesome. And then the next expansion after that is fucking Northrend, dude. Like... if you ask most people what their favorite location in all World of Warcraft is, most people will say Northrend. That zone has so much aura. It has so much potential to be grandiose and awesome when they get to it. It's gonna be peak. I can't wait for it. It's like, that was always the thing I wanted the most. I'm like, God, I wish I could see Quel'Tha the Lost with, like, the scale you see in, like, fan art. Or, like, Northrend, like, the scale you see in the Wrath of the Lich King cinematic. Like, can you imagine a revamped Grizzly Hills with that fucking theme? Christ! All other players just Jmulls
With an empty
alts.
stomach, a Ramolith has one directive: to eat. Help
HD
guide this
Grizzly
one's
Hills.
hunger
Yeah.
into a constructive
Like, not
activity.
just, fuck this, like, time walking dungeon, no one cares. I need a yap. It's not just Grizzly Hills. Fucking HD scaled up Storm Peaks. Oh! We're flying through Northrend. We're flying through Northrend. I have to show it. It's like, vlog out, motherfucker. Alright, come on. Let's go to my main, which is my Paladin. Actually, no. I have my Demon. I was filming B-roll here anyways. It's all written in Grizzly Hills. Beautiful. It's like, wait till you hear the theme song in Grizzly Hills. Oh, dude, it's so good. Hey, fuck player housing anywhere else. I need Grizzly Hills player housing yesterday. Where's the music? Up this shit. Alright, you need to start playing the Grizzly Hills theme song yesterday, game. There we go. There we go. As God intended it. Chopping down a fucking forest, listening to lumberjack music, atop a gargoyle as a night elf demon hunter. God, this song is so good. Is there a snow ice place? I love ice and icy environments. Yes. All of Northrend, which is going to be like the expansion at the next one that we're going to go back to and like get the scale of the previous one that we're just showing you here. This was from Wrath of the Lich King. There's a lot of snow zones in this game. Gets a strike. I never got a strike for WoW music, thankfully. But, like, wait till you see this. Storm Peaks is, like, legitimately one of my favorite zones in the entire game. It's, like, Eversong Woods, Storm Peaks, and then, like, maybe Hollowfall. But, like, 2009, by the way. Oh, by the way, remember the trolls? This is another one of the, like, the different branches. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Cool, you're seeing you around. Hope your day's going well. I like how it's still playing the Grizzly Hills theme. Alright, can I get the Storm Peaks? The map has loading depending upon where you go. So, like, all of this, you can fly anywhere here and not get loading. But, like, if I would go to over here, there would be one loading screen. But, like, if I'm here, all of this is, like, loading free besides these two zones. If I go over here, all of this would be loading free. It's just getting to, like, these individual zones. God, I love Storm Peaks. It's like, they designed this zone with old school flying in mind. And it shows. But, like, God, this place is pretty. The Aurora Borealis concentrated in my kitchen up there. The giant mountains. Again, this was 2009. We're going back here in, like, 2 years. Or, like, 3, whatever the fuck it is. It actually might be closer to 2, because we get, like, midnight, like, next year. But, dude, it's gonna be fucking good. Now, if only I could, like, get more flying here. Now, the cocksuck about this zone, though. I want to know if they're gonna bring this back. There is a mount. Where is it? Time Lost Proto-Drake. Where is this cocksucker? There he is. Time Lost Proto-Drake. This guy spawns, like, every other day or some shit. He's a rare mount. You do not know when he spawns, but if he does spawn, he'll fly somewhere around the zone. I have the add-on, so it shows me, like, the pathing he goes. Like, halfway across the zone. If you can find him and track him down and you kill him, you get him as a mount. If someone else gets to him first, though, you don't get shit. And you have to then wait indiscriminate amount of time until he spawns again. I saw a peep of a crystal. Oh, Tobias, you have no idea. Like, I grew up loving WoW, but I had no one to talk about it with. Because no one I knew played WoW, and the one person who got me into WoW left my school, like, after middle school, but, like, I also think he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I think he played a private server and thought it was an official server. Do you have him? No, I never found him. I could never find Time Lost Proto-Drake on my own. I don't even know if he's up yet. Normally there's a couple of people camping it. Because he can, like, spawn in a few different places. The mount I really want to get, though, comes from this fucking raid over here. Ice Crown Citadel. You have to go through all of this to fight this dickhead, the Lich King. Also known as Aura Incarnate. To then get this horse, and it's like a 1% chance drop, and, like, you can only do it once a week. I have farmed that motherfucker for, like, 10 years. I have yet to get him. Not consistently, but, like, I want him. Ice Lake? Oh, there's a ton of shit. I don't know if there's a giant lake, but, like, this is, like, also Floating City. That's now destroyed lore-wise, because like, this place got blown apart at the beginning of this expansion. I know who the Lich King is. He's badass. Yeah, Lich King is, like, the original Aura farmer. Like, you all don't know. Hold on. Fuck you mean you can't log out now? Wasting away in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Water's frozen, I'm good. Oh, I think, not Castle God, Dragon Isles. I think Azure Span has, like, a frozen, has, like, this zone's icy as well. There's quite a few. Oh, shit, yeah, Winter Spring. Yeah, this zone's icy as well. I mean, snowy. The Dwarven starting zone is ice. It's just like up in the snowy mountains. Culture Ross has some snow here. But, like, Christ, I cannot wait for The Last Titan just to see Northrend reimagined. And, like, the next expansion. The fuck is that tower? Oh, you mean Icecrown Citadel? Yeah, this is, like, where the Lich King lives. It's like the Tower of the Damned. Pretty much. This was, like, the final boss arena for Wrath of the Lich King. Like, the entire story since Warcraft 3 led to here. It's a crazy raid. But, like, can you imagine how big this motherfucker's gonna be in The Last Titan? Go kill the Lich King? Bet. I'm about to body that motherfucker. Let's go. Revenge for Illidan. Alright, what difficulty does Invincible drop on? Hold on, let me find that out. I think it's Heroic. I think it's Heroic 25, man. Yeah, alright, Heroic 25, man. Heroic 25. Okay, that's off. Let's go. I play, this guy's a demon hunter, so I can move fast.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of outcome, they will know that we fought with honor, that we fought for the freedom and safety of our people. Remember, hero, fear is your greatest enemy in these befouled halls. Steel your heart, and your soul will shine brighter than 1,000 suns. The enemy will falter at the sight of you. They will fall as the light of righteousness envelops them.
End of the scourge draws near.
That's supposed to be voiced somewhere, but... Let's go. I'm about to body these fuckers.
This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of outcome, they will know that we fought with honor. That we fought for the freedom and safety of our people. Remember, heroes, fear is your greatest enemy in these befouled halls. Steel your heart, and your soul will shine brighter than 1,000 suns. The enemy will falter at the sight of you. They will fall as the light of righteousness envelops them. Our march upon Icecrown Citadel begins now.
You now stand upon the hallowed ground of the Scourge. The light won't protect you here, Paladin. Nothing will protect you.
For one Halloween, I dressed up as Office. Might be a little over-leveled. Yeah, well, this shit came out in 2009. And I'm, like, endgame geared now. Like, max level. That guy's a famous voice line for one of his mechanics where he goes, Bone Storm!
The breaking of this one has been...
You have found your way here, because you are among the few gifted with truth. What is this enough? All
Cocked him.
part of the Master's plan. Your end is inevitable.
Never! I will never serve you!
The voice acting in Wrath went off.
Could it be, Lord Fordring? If Bolvar lives, mayhap there is hope for peace between the Alliance and the Horde. We must reach the top of this cursed place and free the Paladin!
FF7 Victory song. I think it's from one of my add-ons. I think it's Bigwigs.
By the light must be so.
I gotta wait for the fucking elevator to come down.
Prepare the Skybreaker for an aerial assault on the Citadel!
Yeah, dwarves are like Scottish.
Heroes, you must fight your way to a clear extraction point within Icecrown. We'll try and rendezvous on the ramparts.
Let's go. This shit was building up for like... Oh god, Warcraft 3 was like 2001, I think. So like for like 8 years this was a story. This would be peak in 2009. You all don't understand how hype this shit was back in the day.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did, heroes. Orgrim's hammer has already left. Quickly now, to the Skybreaker.
Especially with Arthas being as hyped up as he was. Oh, I went the wrong way. Who's the villain now? This, like, void elf lady called Zalatath. She looks pretty cool. But there's also, like, this evil dragon guy called Iridicron who's, like, out there.
You have my thanks. We were outnumbered until you arrived. Captain Muradin is waiting aboard the Skybreaker.
I remember the hype. Mulsey, you're old. Technically, I started WoW right after this. Because, like, Cata came out, like, a year after this came out.
Fire up the engines. We got a meeting with Destiny, lads.
Yeah, this entire fight's a fucking battleship fight in midair. It used to be a whole thing where you have to go on the enemy ship and all that. The jailer, we don't talk about him. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the retcon, the entire character of the Lich King with the jail. We're gonna ignore that.
Grab me spyglass, crewman. Buy me own beer.
What the fuck are the names? Hold on, I'll show them.
Fast and hot! Evasive action! Man the guns!
I can never spell Zalatath's fucking name. She's supposed to be like an eldritch deity.
Cowardly dogs! You blindsided us!
Alright, destroyed their ship. Easy. Yeah, that used to be a whole thing where you have to go on their ship. It was a back and forth thing.
What's this?
Yeah.
Not me battle. I don't know who you think you are, mister. But I got a score to settle with Arthas. And you're not getting in me way. Fire! All guns! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, body that motherfucker. So this is like the current villain right now. Her name's Zalatath. She used to be your dagger if you played a Shadow Priest back in the day. She kind of lived inside this, and you could like use her as your weapon. We freed her because we're fucking stupid. So she's like a villain now. But there's also this guy called... Also, there's some horny bastard at Blizzard because they keep showing her feet. Iridicron. This guy's in the background. He looks cool. He's like one of the coolest things out of Dragonflight. This is his dragon form, which looks like a monster at a fight. But, like, this is what he normally looks like. Yeah, this man is badass. They're, like, probably saving him for the Last Titan expansion. Don't call him daddy. Also, hello, Tobias. Welcome to the stream. I forgot to do that. Welcome to the stream. Have a good day. Please see you around. Hope things go well. Gotta talk to Muradin. We're ready. This fight. Oh, this fight right here.
Let's get a move on then.
For every Horde soldier that you killed, for every Alliance dog that fell, the Lich King's armies grew.
There was a moment called the Wrathgate. This guy charged at the Lich King by himself and got fucking bodied, and then the Lich King resurrected him as like a Death Knight. So now we gotta fight him.
A lone orc against the might of the Alliance? Charge!
The voice acting here was so good. Alright, nice fight. Yeah, Muradin used to pal around with Arthas, but then Arthas betrayed him. Arthas being the Lich King was the bad guy here.
That was Sourfang's boy, the Horde commander at the Wrath Gate. Such a tragic end. What in the... There in the distance!
This part was so damn good.
Soldiers, fall in! Looks like the Horde are coming to take another shot.
This is the father of the guy I just killed. So that's his son.
Don't force me hand, Orc. We can't let you pass.
Behind you lies the body of my only son. Nothing will keep me from him.
I can't do it. Get back on your ship and we'll spare your life.
In comes the King of the Alliance.
Stand down, Muradin. Let a grieving father pass.
Let a grieving father pass. I'm watching you. Yeah? I'm watching you. Yeah?
No Ko kills Ilnok Atar.
Some shit in Orcish. Carrying the corpse of his turned son home.
I will not forget this kindness. I thank you, Highness.
I was not at the Wrathgate, but the soldiers who survived told me much of what happened. Your son fought with honor. He died a hero's death. He deserves a hero's burial.
Yeah, man charged the fucking big bad by himself. Dude got bodied immediately, though.
Jaina, why are you crying?
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Just... I'm proud of my king.
Muradin, secure the deck and prepare our soldiers for an assault on the upper citadel. I'll send out another regiment from Stormwind.
This would be so cool if you went a billion levels too high. Don't worry, the final fight's still kind of preserved against the Lich King. A little bit. Because there's a lot of, like, animations for it. That tone animation, though. Gotta remember, this is like from 2009. We have better tech nowadays.
Ready to work.
Why are you emote sad? Yeah. I think that used to damage if you used to walk through it. Yeah, #/cry. Alright, this fucking pod can go one of three ways.
By the light, the transporter worked.
You have to do all three. Luckily, as a demon, I can, like, run through this shit.
The chill of this place.
Yeah, I just did 43 million damage casually. Get on my level, chat. Yeah, so... normally you would need like 25 other people going shoulder to shoulder against all these machinations of the Scourge. Or you send me in. Because I'm that good. I'm that better. 140 million damage casually.
No!
Dude's name is Festagut. Also me after I had my Chinese food earlier today. You're dead. Dude, I got a new staff from that.
Ordinary gas cloud.
Looks shit though.
Watch out, because that's no ordinary
I always
gas
forget to
cloud.
turn these valves. To like open the door, gotta release a plague. As you do, you know? That's how I lock my doors personally. If you wanted me to open my door, you gotta like release like cylinders full of like plague.
What? Precious? No! You cannot escape.
Ordinarily, by the way, back in the day, these fights would take like 5 to 10 minutes each.
Fester, you were always my favorite, next to Rotface. The good news is that you left behind so much.
Oh, those
gas,
shoulders are cool.
I can practically taste it.
See, I forgot the fucking valve again. I'm glad I'm doing this as a demon hunter, though. The mobility's nice. Ordinarily, you have to like slow walk through this shit. It takes forever.
Again.
Who's ready for a meme character? Good news, everyone! Oh, Christ, this room. Also known as the fucking pest control room. Alright, I'm gonna get locked in here. I'm gonna fight a bunch of insects. Alright, here we go. Immo aura. Now I just irradiate fire, so everything's gonna die. Let's go. Alright. Fucking I-beam! Professor Putricide himself. Man's a tumbler sexy man. Chat, smasher past Professor Putricide. Look at him oozing there. I didn't...
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh, well, he said bad news, everyone. I killed him so fast he didn't say his famous line. Good news, everyone! Let's do this, Leroy! Open the door, you cocksucker. There we go. Pass ew. Y'all don't see the vision. Alright, let's go do the vampire wing here. Welcome to what the majority of players do, by the way, in this game. This is called a transmog run. Like a mount run. You do old content by yourself trying to get appearances. This shit refreshes per character every week, so if I wanted to, on my 8 other max level characters, I could also just go and do this each week. Ah, dude, I'm chunky. Let's go. I'm big. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Why do I hear boss music? Yeah.
Foolish mortals. You thought us defeated so easily. The Sand Lane of the Lich King's immortal souls.
I didn't order it. I didn't even like it that
You
much.
shall face
It
their
fucked my stomach up
might
as well.
combined.
It was like pork fried rice or some shit with like these like pink pork strips. The chicken fingers were good though. I like the duck sauce, but the rest of it I wasn't a fan of.
Naxanar was merely a
Shut up.
setback.
My queen.
Alright. Council boss dead. I got a weapon called Crypt Maker. What do you mean TSM tooltip 1 in combat? Alright, let's dust these jabronis. There we go. If I actually get invincible here, by the way, I'm gonna pop off. Like, I'm just warning you all right now, if I actually get invincible, I'm going to be loud. This has been like a 10-year journey for me. Sweet and savory, sounds good. Later, bitch. There we go. Job done. Alright, scammer gets scammed. Thank you for opening up a passageway for me. I'm a demon hunter. I don't have to worry about fall damage because I glide. Because I have wings.
Ready your arms, my argent brothers.
Alright, we're almost at the final boss.
Frost Queen with their lives.
Even dying here beats spending another day collecting reagents for that madman Finkelstein.
Don't say his name is Finkelstein. I forgot there was a dude in this game called Finkelstein.
No amount of healing can save me now.
You all don't understand how
Play on,
horny people were
brothers.
for these characters back in the day, by the way. Like, you all don't understand.
Was our world.
You can die already.
Let me live warm in the afterlife.
Miserable creatures, die!
Where's Lichy? Lichy McGee? He's at the very top of the tower.
The top shelf.
He's like next floor up. We have to clear out this one wing, then we go back to that central room over there. And we go up in an elevator.
Foolish Croc. You brought my reinforcements with you. Arise, Argent Champions, and serve the Lich King!
Dumped.
There's no escaping the
Don't let Finkelstein use me.
Alright, this fight's weird. I don't know if actually... This fight's weird because like a healing fight. I think I just walked through it. Ordinarily, the goal for this fight is you have to heal up this dragon, and like everyone else has to kill the monsters with a healing fight. I think though, because I'm a demon knight, I can't heal it, so they just let me pass it.
Tyrion of our progress. You must press on and bring down Sindragosa.
Yeah, so scammer gets scammed. Fuck that dragon. Let's go. Loser. Just don't get captured. Now we gotta fight the Lich King's dragon called Sindragosa. Oh yeah, we gotta get swarmed by spiders real quick. Chad, this might be a close fight. Bear with me here. I'm gonna have to use at least one brain cell. Yeah, they try and like ambush you in this room. I beam for days. You can skip bosses. I think you're allowed to skip that one. Like, they added in a while back. Because it's a healer fight. So if you're trying to solo it on a class that's not a healer, you just can't do it. Like, I'm a demon on it. I don't have any healing. Like, I can't heal other people. You can still do it if you want to on a healer, but... It's like you have to pop one heal on them in GG. Alright, penultimate fight, let's go. After this fight, it's the Lich King. Shout out to the guy going hard on the trumpet right now. Baby Dragon! And toasted. When's the hardcore classic playthrough coming? I don't want to do one. I don't know what class I would use, though.
You are fools who have come to this place!
I forgot Sindragosa
The
talked.
icy winds of Northrend will consume your souls!
For those who remember the Wrath of Lich King cinematic, this is the dragon the Lich King spawned. Or like summoned at the beginning of it. And dead. Again, these fights normally last like 5 to 10 minutes each, if not longer, depending on how well you do. It's like... Christ, don't tell me it's 16 years old. It's actually, this fight's actually probably like 15 years old. That's still too much. Christ. Alright, Chad, let's go do the Lich King. I know, it was a hard-fought journey up to now. A lot of trials and tribulations. It got dicey there for a minute, I think we can all agree. Didn't know if we're gonna get out of that one.
What an explosive ending.
Alright, it might cuck me because of Valthria. I don't think it will. No, I see the portal up. I think Lich King wants to yap at us right now. Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Frozen Throne. Look at him. High Lord Tyrion Forging, the Lich King. Right up there was a guy who he kidnapped back at the Wrathgate, Boulevard Fordragon. Once a proud warrior of the Alliance. Charred by dragon fire and chained upon the Frozen Throne. And our boy, Arthas the Lich King. On his throne. Old enough to drive now, Christ. By the way, you can get this set in-game. Long have I waited for this day, hero. Are you and your allies prepared to bring the Lich King to justice? We charge in your command. We are prepared, High Lord. Let us battle for the fate of Azeroth. For the light of dawn.
So, the light's vaunted justice has finally arrived. Shall I lay down Frostborn and throw myself at your mercy, Fordring?
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that firsthand.
John Warcraft, yeah.
When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny.
They're just gonna have an aura off. Oregano, you have no idea.
Cries will be testament to my unbridled power.
Every line from here on out is quotable.
So be it. Champions, attack!
I'll keep you alive.
Froze him alive.
Witness the end, Fordring. I would not want the light's greatest champion to miss seeing this wretched world remade in my image.
Alright, scam against scam. I don't know why the people of Azeroth just didn't do that initially.
Questions remain unanswered. No doubts linger. You are Azeroth's greatest champions. You overcame every challenge I laid before you. My mightiest servants have fallen before your relentless onslaught.
Damn right.
Your unbridled fury. Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder. You trained them well, Fordring. You delivered the greatest fighting force this world has ever known. Right into my hands. Exactly as I intended. You shall be rewarded for your unwitting sacrifice.
God, his voice acting. Mwah.
Watch now, as I raise them from the dead to become masters of the sky.
Oh, by the way, I'm too overleveled, but he was supposed to have killed us there.
In chaos and destruction.
So we're supposed to be on the dead, on the floor dead.
Will come at their hands, and you will be the first to die. I delight in the irony.
My guy is busting loads.
Grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
One final blessing. Broke the sword. And now all the souls trapped within.
No more lives will be consumed by your hatred.
Free at last.
His father.
It is over, my son. This is the moment of reckoning.
Arthas killed his father, the king.
Champions of the light.
And now his spirit resurrects us.
Now I stand, the lion before the lambs, and they do not fear.
Man's overshot that leap. No, they didn't, like, spawn in the sword. He went for the sword. And Arthas falls. His father, who he killed and trapped in his sword.
Father, is it over?
At long last. No king rules forever, my son.
I see. Only darkness before me.
Fare thee well, Arthas. We'll ignore Shadowlands for you.
Without its master's command, the restless Scourge will become an even greater threat to this world.
Scourge of the undead.
Control
But the evil ones.
must be maintained. There must always be a Lich King.
And the big plot twist. There must always be a Lich King, because without one, the undead Scourge will drive mad. And there will be no control over them. Someone has to take up the mantle Arthas just had. Someone must become the Lich King. Wear the crown and sit atop the frozen throne.
The weight of such a burden. It must be mine, for there is no other.
Tyrion! You hold a grim destiny in your hands, brother. But it is not your own.
Bolvar! By all that is holy.
The dragon's flame seal my fate. The world of the living can no longer comfort me. Place the crown upon my head, Tyrion. Forevermore, I will be the jailer of the damned.
No, old friend.
What a
I
line.
cannot.
Do it, Tyrion! You and these brave heroes have your own destinies to fulfill. This last act of service is mine.
Former commander of the Alliance, who fell at the Wrathgate.
I must be forgotten, Tyrion.
I must be
If the
forgotten.
world is to live free from the tyranny of fear, they must never know what was done here today.
Top of the world.
Tell them only that the Lich King is dead, and that Bolvar Dragon died with him. Now, go. Leave this place, and never return.
God, that was so good. Oh, in context, it's so damn good. Okay, the real question, though. Did I get this fucking horse? So help me God, give it to me. Ow! I didn't get it! Fucking my ass. Alright, next we gotta do it again. Oh, I didn't get it, dude. Cringe, L, ratio. We must go to the island. Better luck next time, thanks. Oh. I wanted that horse. Oh, what were my audio settings before I fucked them up for that? I think it was like that. I got fucking screwed, dude! Tyrion, like, see you next week? Yeah. Yeah, no shit. What is this tier set? Where did this come from? Hello? Lost the Landcaller's mantle. Looks badass. But yeah, those are the kinds of moments that are so damn cool. Was there... God, I wish there was a way to, like, show cutscenes in-game. They need to get that functionality online.
Yo, can I help you with something?
The fuck is this? Hello, what is this? I thought the trading post was only the other thing. What is this? Alright, hear me out though. Oh, that'd be badass for like a Janai. Oh, those are cool too. How many things are here? We're still going?
Don't try anything stupid.
Fuck that! What about everything else here? What do you mean wearables? I'm sorry, what? Those void swords? I know, right? Ancestral totems. What the hell was this? The fuck's a bandolier? Burgundy cap? Oh no. Alright, the horns I have on this tune makes it... These are the old helmets that used to be on the store. This one at least. Just a fucking bucket of water. After their own update broke File Explorer. Oh, God. Lost Crown of the Arcade. What is all of this? How was I not aware of any of this? Ah, dude, I look dapper. My cock's kind of out, but, like, I look dapper. I'd call this cinch.
Be good.
This stuff sells itself.
What do you mean completionist? What the f... Aw, dude. Riddle me this one, Vizsla. Those quacks. Cosmic weapons cache. Broadsword of the Sunderer? Void Song Staff of the Harbinger. Gifted to Mencius, bestowed at the height of the Black Empire. Those touched by shadow are drawn to its haunting whispers. Oh, that's his weapon! Tesavir, sword of the grand design. An edge so sharp it could only be honed by Angramar himself. Any who defy the will of the Titan should beware its wielder. And then Buttercup. I like Buttercup.
Come back anytime. What the? Time is money, friend.
What the fuck? I can transmog my gear anywhere? I can already do that. Foam sword, rack, imp in a ball. Buzzworth. Aw. 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 Aw.
Be careful out there.
Alright, well, how did you just find out about that? I've been playing this since November. How the fuck am I only finding out about this now?
No respect around here.
I'm halfway tempted to get these. I have a different coloration of this weapon. That comes from Highmall. I mean, this. Different coloration. Hello, Jai. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. God, I'm halfway tempted to get these, but I don't play Janai. If I played Janai, I would use these as a transmog. God, these swords look good, though. What do I feel about the sparkle effect, though? If I played Blood Elf, that'd be nice. The Milady. I forgot. Gnomish liquid transfer apparatus. I saw someone say bucket earlier. I didn't realize this was an actual bucket. Liquid transfer apparatus.
Hey, I got your back.
Alright, that's another thing I gotta keep up my eye out for, I guess.
Come see my wares. Always a pleasure.
Dude, that's crazy. I do not have a fursona. Hello, Hydro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. What's my like TS set even like? Boo sheet. What's my transmog set even look like? Maybe my TS set. Where the fuck is it? I think the tier 2 one next season's gonna look better. Alright, was there anything else I wanted to check out? I want to play this now, but I can't. Good. Join the effort. I need people to raid with. Yeah! Oh yeah, I still need to do the freaking Undead Heritage set quest line. I still need to do that. Probably a bit long for the night, but I forgot. I wanted to do this quest line today. Where the hell was it? Speak to Belmont. Unspent talent points suck me. Where the fuck is this guy? Where the oh, is he up here? Ah, there he is. I have to do things like the island. Just get past the island. if you can just get past the island, if, like, you need to, I can make, like, a lore catch-up video to get you ready for Dragonflight. But, like, even then, you don't need to do much of Dragonflight. You just do a couple of zones, and they'll throw you into the war within. I can toss you, like, a Bellula video to catch you up to speed. I'm broke as shit.
I
Yeah,
am
feel that.
forsaken.
You can play for free up to level 20, but there's, like, nothing. What's going on? Clapped. This is a quest line they added like a year ago.
This is a problem. The Scarlet Crusaders overrun parts of Silverpine Forest and made a base on Fenris Isle. We don't have the numbers to dislodge them outright. But we have to drive them out of our lands and protect our home. There is no other option. We fight.
How do you break your own system so badly, Windows? I hope Steam OS just comes out swinging.
We cannot afford to lose more Forsaken. Especially not to the Scarlets.
What do you need?
I didn't expect the Scarlets to have so many soldiers they could muster for an attack like this. If I wasn't so mad, I'd be impressed. Fortunately, when I get mad, I get stabby. Still, this is bad, War Skulls. This isn't some random rabble of farmers. Someone must be calling the shots, and they know what they're doing.
Victory for the Forsaken. Another time.
Farinel and Velonada already went to the Sepulchre to work on a piece of a plan. We can hold the wall for now with just a few Death Guards and Dark Rangers. We need someone who can hit the Scarlets where they are. Preferably without losing more of our own. Go to the Sepulchre and meet with Velonada. You are the sharpened tip of a poisoned blade. Yeah, so they added a bunch of quest lines for the original races.
And I will collect Kalia and the
To give them all like a bit of an update and also get you like a new armor set. Some are better than others. This is one of the better ones, apparently. The Night Elf one apparently fucking sucks. I did the Night Elf one too, and it does suck. Really wanted to play it. Where the fuck are we? This used to be my old main back in the day. Where the hell? Oh.
Are you certain this is necessary, Master Apothecary? Even our allies are fearful of our use of these mixtures.
It is very necessary, my dear. This recipe spreads best by detonation. And, well, it's just fun.
Alright, but I think I'll call the stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back with Monster Hunter tomorrow because we're nearing the end of the base game. And wait till you see what I've been putting to work. Oh yeah. Don't worry. The Elder Dragons next time are on the chopping block. We'll be playing a lot more WoW in the coming days, by the way. We got a new WoW patch on the 25th. So I want to probably do another WoW stream and bang out this quest line. And actually play the game instead of just yapping. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Hydro, Wolf, Ultima, Fubuki, Oregano. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. And no worries, Wolf. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.